After engineers arrive on Mars, how will they transform the planet? Musk says that by 2035, the first team of human engineers will be sent to Mars to build the Terminus city. To reach Mars, Musk has already invested huge amounts of money, so this great goal is bound to happen. But how will humans begin the task of transforming Mars? For engineers stepping onto Mars, it's a barren planet. Everything must start from scratch. The first step is to raise the temperature of Mars. This is something humans are already good at, the greenhouse effect. Engineers will build a few chemical plants on Mars to constantly produce carbon tetrafluoride. According to calculations, if 1,000 tons of this gas are released per hour, the temperature on Mars will rise by 27.8 degrees Celsius in 30 years. It's a long process, but it has to be done. However, for those eager to migrate to Mars and settle in Terminus, this is clearly too slow. So, Musk proposed nuking the poles of Mars, melting the dry ice there with nuclear explosions, rapidly releasing CO2 and other greenhouse gases, which would create a greenhouse effect and raise Mars's surface temperature, while also increasing atmospheric pressure, making liquid water possible on the surface. This is an extreme method, but it's fast and effective. Creating liquid water is vital for Terminus's residents. Besides nuking the poles to melt the ice, they would also use solar or other energy to heat the polar regions and the basins on Mars where frozen water exists, causing the ice to melt into liquid water. This water can be used for drinking, irrigation, and supporting life. As CO2 is continuously released, Mars's atmosphere would reach 0.21 bar, about 1/5 of Earth's, with most of it being CO2. At that point, plants could be grown on Mars. Certain microorganisms capable of surviving in extreme conditions, such as algae, mosses, and ferns will be introduced. These organisms can use Mars's resources, producing oxygen, and improving soil structure and fertility, laying the foundation for more complex life forms. Next, they will design and build the Terminus base, a domed, enclosed city and separate enclosed habitats, providing safe, comfortable living and working spaces for humans in Terminus. This will shield them from Mars's harsh conditions. Using solar, wind, or nuclear energy resources on Mars, they'll establish a stable, reliable energy supply, meeting the needs of living facilities and production activities. Only then will Terminus be ready to welcome the first settlers from Earth.